On this episode, we're going to talk about Aikido and Jiu-Jitsu. Thank you, Professor Raul, for joining us in this episode.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
It's an honor.
Oh, it's great to be here, Matt. Thank you very much.
You have done so much in the world of martial arts, from Kendo to Aikido to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Correct.
How did you start in martial arts in the first place?
Well, I actually started in martial arts when I was a kid. I was 7 years old. We lived in Orange County. I was born in Argentina and came to the United States when I was 2 years old. And we lived in an area, part of Orange County, that had predominantly a Japanese community. And I started Judo. And I've always been fascinated by the martial arts, like most kids were and stuff too. And I was fortunate enough that I played college basketball in Hawaii. And just what had happened was I had this injury to my hamstring. And so through a mutual friend of mine, he was Korean, and his father was an acupuncturist. So he said, hey, I'll take you to see my dad, and you've ever done acupuncture? I'm like, yeah, I'd like to try it. So I went with him to meet his father, and his father was his Hapkido master. And took me to his dojang, or dojo, as the Koreans call it, dojang. And he started doing acupuncture on me and stuff too. And I was watching him, doing the Hapkido stuff, and the wrist locks, the punches, the throws, and everything. It was a traditional Korean school for the martial arts. And I thought, man, this is amazing. So I asked my college coach, I said, look, can I, do the training? He said, look, when it's off season, for sure you can do it. Just no sparring, no fighting. I'm like, okay, which of course I did. Of course. So that's it. I started in Hapkido, and which is an amazing art, which is sister to actually Aikido in certain ways. And that Hapkido is more joint locks, throws, much like Aikido, but also there was punching and kicking. So I had studied diligently. I was fortunate enough to have a wonderful teacher really study Hapkido. And when I moved back from Hawaii, when I was done playing basketball, I moved back to Los Angeles and saw an Aikido demonstration by a teacher in the Aikido Center of Los Angeles, Furuya Sensei. And it was absolutely amazing. The same similar stuff that we did in Hapkido, the locks and stuff too, but these wonderful throws and this connection that they had. So I started kind of not doing as much Hapkido, and I started doing more on the Aikido sport.
One, I want to have you show me a few moves.
Sure.
That's what everyone loves to see when I get my tail kicked. I'm throwing around a little bit. And that kind of gets people excited to see what Aikido can do and how simple a movement it is to create them.
So one of the things also too, like I said, in Jiu-Jitsu, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, we're on the ground and we're doing different locks and chokes and things and stuff too. And Aikido also do a lot of them are going to be grabs from here, wrist locks. So I'm going to show you just some of the basic ones first, okay? So as a person grabs here, again, one of the things I always have to worry about is this hand right here, obviously the punch, okay? So we're talking about going offline. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start working on your wrist. So I'm going to show the technique first, so from here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay, so let's break it down. So again, as a person grabs here, the person's always, you're a very strong guy. So this way you're very, very strong. Okay. But this way, sideways, the person's not strong at all, right? Okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do is my hand's gonna come over, and I need to get away from that. So what I'm gonna do is I go to the side here. I'm gonna go work on right on the elbow by bringing almost like a Z shape. And I'm gonna put pressure on your wrist and on your elbow here, and bring this to me here. And now, look, if you try to use that other hand, it's very hard for you. Yeah. Now, from here, look, I simply roll your elbow, boom, down. And here's what we simply lock. Okay. Oh yeah. This is a very basic Aikido technique. Okay.
It's a great one.
So, so now, again, so the guy comes here, what they call a tempi, strike to the face. Get his attention off. You come down, break here, pull, shoulder down. See, I control the guy. Tries to move here. Look, not using any strength, just my body weight. And that's right. See? Now, how's it doing? Okay. That's awesome. Okay. Woo. That's a basic lock. Okay. So, this one, the next one. Okay. We'll go. There's a wrist lock. Okay? A wrist throw. Very common, you'll see these and stuff too in movies, people like to do it, okay? So let's get over to this side over here. Okay, so look from here again. Up, and what I'm gonna do, I'm always focusing, you're strong here, but your weakest point is gonna be at your wrist. Okay, so everybody's joints are pretty much the same. Okay, so maybe a little strong, but not much. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna do what they call a wrist push grab. There we go. That's how I look from here. Yeah, see if we can lock your wrist. Elbow. If you try some move from there, look good. Now have you control control. Simply hold it. Tries to use that other hand. It's okay. You're not gonna do nothing. Okay? Worse than that. Okay. This is kodegashi.
Kodegashi?
Kodegashi. Here. Up, down. And lock here.
Oh, wow.
And look, just simply rolling your arm, it causes the pain on you. You have no mobility whatsoever. If he tries to turn to the side, nothing. See, look how your legs are already circling. I put my pressure here. Okay.
Couldn't do anything to you.
So you have one from here. Boom. Person grabs your wrist. Boom. Okay. Another one also too. Here. This time I'm going to move my body around you. Boom. Bring you. Sorry. Yeah, that's okay. Here. And I'm going to control your hips here by bringing you straight. Same.
Wow.
Yeah.
Definitely tight. More flexibility.
So go easy. So here, let's push. Sure. Here. Hold. And straight. Control. Push hand. If he brings the other hand and tries to, it's okay. Now have you here. We do jujitsu too. Go for the mouth. And control here.
Amazing, man.
What I learned, what I try to incorporate is a lot of the techniques that we can do for an Aikido, the wrist locks, I try to incorporate on the ground. So for instance, here's my closed guard. Right? The one we did, the first one we did, which is the first one I say, you're my closed guard, right? So you try to move, you try to pass the guard by. I have this locked up. I'm right here, okay? All right? We call Sankyo. The Aikido technique also too. If I get your back, here, the guy defends your neck. Look, he's an Aikido. Hold here.
This is all so familiar. It makes a lot more sense. I can never touch this guy. Yeah, it's a kinky.
So these are, to me, these are the techniques that basic Aikido techniques, which are a lot more movement, a lot more, sort of striking and grabbing and stuff too. But then you can sort of incorporate these into Jiu-Jitsu. So to me, both of them have similarities. They're cousins almost with one another, right? So, like I said, the first one, the wrist lock, wrist lock to the fan one when you push down, the Sankyo, all these can be incorporated, both standing or even on the ground to a certain extent. Now again, not all of them can, but there are quite a bit that do. And the premises are always pretty much the same also too. Keep your weight down, movement, looking for the weakest point in the body. All these things all go hand in hand. So,
Professor Raul, thank you so much. This has been an honor, more than you'll ever know to me. And thank you guys for being able to watch this episode of a true professor in minions.
Oh, thank you
very much.
You
are an amazing person, an amazing martial artist.
Thank you very much. And I want to just say thank you, Matt, for allowing me to do this and showing the little I know and stuff too. And it's always great to be on the mat with you. You've been a great student, and I've always enjoyed spending time with you and training with you, man. You just got to go easy with me. I'm getting old now, so you got to go easy with me, okay?
Oh, now you're taking fun of me. Now it's horrible, guys. But thank you for watching, and you just watched another episode of Pumped!